Hi everyone, and welcome to Adam's Weight Loss Odyssey. I am, of course, Adam. I know it's been a while since my last video. I've been going through a lot of different things. In February, my dad passed away, which has been pretty difficult at times for me. I've gone through some health stuff, nothing serious, just random little things that kind of put me out of commission for a little while and made it really easy to kind of fall off track. That's not an excuse. I don't believe in excuses. It's just kind of an explanation what's going on with me. I made the decision today. Monday's kind of a good start day, I guess, for anything. To really get back on track and get back to where I was. You know, I've got this goal of losing 100 pounds in 2018. I'm not going to reach it by screwing off at all. So I really need to focus, get my mind right, and push through all this stuff. And, I want to thank everybody who's been following my Weight Loss Odyssey. There's quite a few people that have been really instrumental in keeping me motivated, checking on me, telling me that they're in my corner, they're rooting for me. I really appreciate that. That really keeps me going. I'm going to really try to do a weekly video like this, kind of talking about where I'm at. Most of my Weight Loss Odyssey is done on Instagram, so be sure to follow my Odyssey there as well through photos. And today I want to talk about something that I'm working on, kind of something that's in the hopper here. I've been going through my Instagram feed, and I see that a lot of people that have been having success have been, working with the ketogenic diet. And I'll admit, I have been and am very skeptical of it. I'm a very skeptical person when it comes to things like fad diets. I know this isn't necessarily a fad diet, but I hopped on the Atkins train when that was there. I've done so many different diets and things, and they just set you up for failure. And it's just because some crazy person says, hey, do this is going to work. And then I read that, a lot of these people just gain everything back and they're not successful. But a lot of people, one person in particular that inspires me constantly, recently hit her 100-pound mark. And she's been doing the keto diet, and there's quite a few other people that have been really successful with it. So because these are people that I've actually had conversations with, that I've talked to, that I've got some sort of relation with, maybe there's something to it. One thing that I was skeptical about is heart health. My father passed away with heart-related issues very young. My maternal grandmother, pretty young, with heart issues. My maternal great-grandfather also passed away very young, also of heart issues. So the heart is something that I need to keep an eye on, basically, is kind of my feeling. And the way that keto's been presented by a few people that I don't want to say they haven't been successful, but not as successful as other people that I've seen. I've been told things like, you can eat all the bacon you want, you can eat all the fat you want, you can do this and this and this and this and this, try to like upsell it, when somebody says you can eat all the bacon you want, that's great. I'm an American, I love bacon, whatever. But there's a lot of sodium in bacon. And there's a lot of these foods that are being sold to me as why keto is great. And my biggest concern is, well, what's that going to do to my heart in the long run? But as I'm doing research and as I'm learning, first of all, of course, everything in moderation, that is common sense when it comes to a lifestyle of fitness. But as I'm learning and doing more research, I'm learning it's not just eating all these high-fat foods. It's not the Atkins diet. There's a science behind it. There's history behind it. Before the Industrial Revolution, and before things started being processed and filled with sugar and all this other stuff, people had fairly healthy lifestyles, and we didn't have the issues that we have today. So research is a big thing for me, and I'm learning a lot about the history of why this, I hate using the word diet. They call it the keto diet. I hate using the word diet. That just seems so bullshit to me. This lifestyle, it seems very successful. So here's what I'm doing. I decided I need to revamp things, do a little bit of a remix. This week I'm eating it the best that I can. You know, I'm controlling myself more, drinking more water, still working out. Actually, I've started training for the 10K that I'll be doing in June. And I'm planning to run at least half of it. So that's going to be a huge thing for me. But my point is, like, you know, I'm still doing everything, but this week I'm taking a lot of time to really research and find things out. And I've been in contact with a few people who've had success with the keto diet. You know, one of the people I went to school with who's been successful with it. There's a person I mentioned before that lost 100 pounds while doing it. You know, there's a lot of people that that I can talk to about it and get their input and advice and see how they are with it. And between that and doing the appropriate research, I'm getting a lot of great information, because I don't want to just dive into this uneducated. I don't want to pull some grocery lists off the internet and dive into it. I want to know exactly what needs to be done to make this successful. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm taking this week to research the keto diet. And my goal is next week, next Monday, to start the keto diet. And I know I've been bad about posting videos weekly like I've wanted to, but I'm going to be doing that now. And I'll be sharing my experiences, and we'll see how successful it is for me. Because doing this keto lifestyle is, it turns out, is not just about losing weight. There's a lot of other benefits health-wise. I'm watching a documentary currently called The Blue Pill. Or the Magic Pill, excuse me. It's the Magic Pill. It's on Netflix right now. I actually paused it so I can make this video. And just some of the results because of this is just incredible. And so I'm taking this week to do a lot of research, and I'm going to formulate a game plan, and I am going to attack this head on and see if I have any success with it. In the meantime, I do want to thank anybody who's watching this. Know that while I had a rough couple months here, I've not given up. I haven't really lost a bunch. I've kind of fluctuated up and down about 4 pounds here and there, but I haven't gained anything substantial, which is good. I'm kind of hard on myself about that, which I need to be. But again, thank you anybody who's, you know, following along on my weight loss odyssey. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for inspiring me the way that a lot of people inspire me. And let's remix this and try keto and see how I do with it. Thank you. Bye.